Welcome back to Bright Raven Game. I, as always, am your host Bastion, and today, ladies and gentlemen, we have a problem. As I told you, the game was acting a little funny. We had so many mods in there, we just kept piling them on and piling them on. How long was it going to be until the game decided it wasn't going to take it anymore? I tried to add 2 more classes, and the game not only crashed, it uninstalled itself. Along with almost every other game I had on my computer. Messing me up very badly. Thankfully, I had a lot of other games back up on the save, but for Darkest Dungeon, it won't take it. It's saying Darkest Dungeon is done. Is gone. It's kaputski. I can't even get into week 85 to do an outro for the series. So, that one is deleted. So, what we are going to do is go Radiant, because I'm wanting to show you guys what's going on. Test. Let's go into mods, and now here's the hard part, trying to figure out which ones I had, which ones I did not have. Right? And the game is still being twitchy. There we go. This one and this one were the 2 that I tried to put in, and it just completely crashed out on me. I don't think it was them particularly that did it. I think the game had just said, okay, I've had enough. Fair enough. Fair enough. When you've had enough, you've had enough. Stargazer class, I don't remember. Haven't seen the Mako yet. Mutants we got to see very little of. Same way with that. Haven't seen the Rider yet. Barely got to see the Viper. There's so many we barely got to see anything of, which sucks so bad. We never got to see the Panzer. No Nymph. We're going to go ahead and put most of these in. The Noir, Orphan Thief. I know we have barely saw the Noir. We have not seen the Orphan Thief. Here's this. We definitely want the better Stagecoach. A lot of this I'm going to have to come back later and go over and go through. Because, like I said, it's just it's gone. It's gone, and it ain't coming back. And that's one of the reasons why I deleted it, because that was a lot. I mean, that was 85 weeks I had in that one, right? So it is what it is. Can't really go back, you can't really fix it, you got to just kind of push forward. So that's what I'm going to do, and yeah, we're going to go from there. But I really want to make sure that I keep trying to put as much content out for you guys as I can. I'm letting you guys see everything that I have in the system. And I will, of course, be adding in more as I go along. But, I don't even think I can go put in the Sunward Isle right yet. We'll put in the Rotting King. We might be able to get that. Centurion. Yeah, I was not sure exactly what I was going to do with this episode because I was so frustrated. I really was frustrated, but we've gone with this. And we're going to see if the game will accept it or if it just crashes out. I'm hoping it accepts it, because this is my most popular thing on YouTube, and you know, I want to keep giving you guys entertainment, right? So it would break my heart if I could not give you guys this, because this is one of my favorite series, and it seems to be your guys' favorite series as well. And a lot of these mini bosses and stuff, what I want to do right now is just kind of get into the game, put some classes that I don't think we've been dealing with, and go from there. And we can tweak it later. What I'm doing right now, I normally take literally weeks doing, trying to figure out, okay, this and this and this will go together, but this, and this won't go together. This will go together, but when you get into the game, it'll completely crash. This works with this mod, but this does not work with this mod. What I'm doing for you right now is I'm running through this, just trying to get this to where maybe we can get an episode in today of me doing something, maybe finding somebody. I don't know. I really don't. But I lost progress on a few of the other series that I have up on the channel. I still have not checked on some of the games at all. So I'm hoping that they're okay. But it was like my computer just said, you know what? I've had enough. I'm quitting. And I'm quitting everything else out too. You can see how many mods I've gone through, and almost every one of them I have played quite a bit of. Alright, this will do for now. And here we go. Cross your fingers, cross your toes, cross everything you got, ladies and gentlemen. Let's see if it works. Because
you will arrive along the old road. It winds with a troubling serpent-like suggestion through the corrupted countryside, leading only, I fear, to ever more tenebrous places. There is a sickness in the ancient pitted cobbles of the old road, and on its writhing path you will face viciousness, violence, and perhaps other damnably transcendent terrors. So steel yourself, and remember there can be no bravery without madness. The old road will take you to hell, but in that gaping abyss, we will find our redemption.
Cool. Working so far. On this, the modded version that I'm just trying to showcase the different modded classes, I am probably just going to just add those classes. If I've missed one, if there's not one that you guys have not seen up on the channel, tell me about it and I'll try and put it in this. If I can get things stabilized, I will. I'm probably going to start another series of just me actually playing through the game with my favorite mods. But there's a lot of contingents there, right? Like, for example, right now, this always, the very first time you upload, load into the game with mods attached to it, it takes forever. It's reading all of those mods. If it does not like one of those mods, you don't get past this screen, right? If it does not like the combination you have, it will kick you right out. And that can get you're sitting back going, I don't know what just happened. But if I can get this to work, this will be the base, and then we'll go from there. Another series, it'll probably take me 2 or 3 weeks until I can get it going to where I actually do a complete playthrough. Another one with my favorite classes and favorite mods, because to make sure it gets stable. I don't know what I do. Put 10, 15 mods in this one, and most of them were class or monster mods. That normally does not have an issue with the game's core files. So it normally is allowing me to get through that and push through without too much issue. Normally. It took me about 2 hours to put all the files that I have had for classes and different mods back into the system. And I have no idea what caused the computer to crash like that. I have absolutely no idea. It makes no sense whatsoever to me. But here's hoping this works. And the big trick is there's a whole lot of patience that goes into it. Because if you're not patient, you can actually crash the game on your own. That's no fun either. And this is the first time I've ever had trouble with the computer like this. So I'm not exactly sure what happened, why it happened, or if it can be salvaged, but I'm hoping it can be salvaged. It actually took me about 4 tries just to get into where I got to this point. And you guys just saw me do something that I normally will not do because it's untested. And here's the trick. Is it going to crash out? It did not crash out. Okay, here we go. You can hear that there's some issue here. I don't understand.
Brigands have
wow.
These lands.
I don't get it. Huh. This is terrifying. Because the audio is all messed up here. Alright. Yeah, I don't know what's going on. I'm waiting for it just to straight up crash on me.
Be wary, wary.
Jeez.
Triumphant pride precipitates a dizzying fall.
Wow. If you guys have any idea exactly what's going on here, why it is acting like this, please let me know.
Leave nothing.
And like I said, it uninstalled itself and then reinstalled, so It's just acting bizarre.
An ambush. Press this advantage.
And then it normalizes.
Give them no quarter. Death waits for the slightest lapse in concentration.
It's like it knows what it wants to do, but it can't do it.
The bigger the beast, the greater the glory.
That's nice. Wow. Weird, man. Really, really weird. And it took it's going to take me playing this for a while before it probably normalizes itself. This is quite bizarre. Anemic and slugger. Okay, the melee skills is nice. Okay. And I don't necessarily think it's because I'm putting mods into the game.
The walls between the sane world and that unplumbed dimension of delirium are tenuously thin here.
But here is one of the new classes. And yes, this is a JoJo reference. Strange Return. Our mysterious friend in a hat came back, stranger than usual, from her trip. Now she or him is more talkative than normal. Some villagers report that she can take down enemies without even touching them. The Time Controller. Okay. I can switch that. Yeah, it's acting stupid weird. Okay. Okay. I'm trying not to overload it.
Trinkets and charms gathered from all the forgotten corners of the earth. In time, you will know that most will end up here, covered in the poisoned earth, awaiting merciful oblivion.
Okay.
Women and men, soldiers and outlaws, fools and corpses. All will find their way to us now that the road is clear.
There is definitely something wrong with it in general. So, not sure. Because it is acting stupid weird.
A mecca of madness and morbidity. Your work begins.
Third. So he wants third, at least for right now. That works for me. But I have no healer. Unless you have a heal of some sort. Not really. And you can be in fourth. There we go. I'm not gonna lie, ladies and gentlemen, I'm really nervous about trying this at this very moment, how the game is being stable. But it might work, it might not work. We can jump in and find out.
The cost of preparedness, measured now in gold, later in blood.
I remember not having any money. Oh, it's awful. Whew. A lot of times audio glitches and like this will go away after you've played it a little bit. I'm hoping that's the issue here. But at any given time, this game could just crash out on me too. Because the game is not happy.
As the light gains purchase, spirits are lifted.
Oh, for goodness sake. All right.
Clear.
That was easy enough to take care of. There's one. Oh, 85 weeks. Oh, well.
Back to the pit.
The main thing that I'm still doing is making sure that you guys get your content. That's what I'm focusing on. Instead of everything just got trounced, I'm going to try and focus on it may have gotten trounced, but we're trying to press on even if the game is arguing with us. Right? Even if the game is trying to say, you're not playing this anymore.
Give them no quarter.
I am disagreeing with it and doing my very best to make sure we can. Nice, we got a stun. That's actually pretty cool. What? Come on, dog. Don't be doing none of that now.
Confidence surges as the enemy crumbles. Success so clearly in view. Or is it merely a trick of the light?
Yep, and now we have the choice of either go here or go there. Battle and treasure, curio and treasure. I really just want to get this done, so it doesn't really matter. We just need to get it done. And, yeah.
Glittering gold, trinkets and baubles. Paid for in blood.
He had to teach me about kleptomania. That's fine.
The match is struck. A blazing star is born.
Oof.
As
nice.
the fiend falls, a faint hope blossoms.
There we go. Good.
Broken.
And take him out, dog. Perfect. Awesome.
This expedition at least promises success.
Cool. I'll take it. As you can see, it's not quite as glitchy as it was earlier. The audio glitches are somewhat going away. I'm not going to say any of this is good in any way, shape, or form. But it seems to be trying to level itself out.
The way is lit. The path is clear. We require only the strength to follow it.
Oh, nice. That's cool. There we go. Put those together. Okay. I'm just really glad that the game has not completely just said, okay, I'm done. You are not playing me anymore. I have had enough. That was worst case scenario since this is my most popular game. But again, there are still issues, so. But I'm going to make sure that you guys still have your modded classes that you can look at. Even if the game wants to try and completely glitch me out.
The light, the promise.
Aha. Okay. It's like the game's on a delay. It's really weird. Thanks, dog. You got 3 left. Now, I've had audio glitches like this before in the past when I was trying to get a new game to work. I have had that. Not quite to this extent.
Continue the onslaught. Destroy them all.
It's almost like I'm going too fast and the game can't keep up. It's really weird.
Executed with impunity.
Okay. Yeah, it's like the audio is getting stuck. Really, really, really bizarre. Not gonna lie. Hold on. I thought it was getting much better, but then it just decided to do this. So any interactions it does not appreciate. Alright. There. There. Well. There. Ah, there we go. Really bizarre. You guys can tell me what you think is wrong with either the computer or the game. I'm hoping very soon I'll be able to fix this issue after playing a little bit more, hopefully getting it to where it's more stable. Come on, game. There we go. Yeah. All right. Oof. That was rough. Yeah. That was really rough.
The tents are pitched, banners fly, and the corpse wagons stand at the ready. The circus has come to town.
Wow, okay.
Fresh kegs, cards, and curtained room. The cobwebs have been dusted, the pews set straight. The abbey calls to the...
Woof. Alright, we got our centurion. abomination, and a shield
Tortured
breaker.
and reclusive. This man is more dangerous than he seems.
Oh boy.
Great heroes can be found even here, in the mud and rain.
And I am still not 100% sure that this game is going to be stable enough to actually be able to continue to play. We'll have to see. I have no idea at all. And we don't have another short one, so we'll go on one of these next time. We still don't have a healer. So this is going to be wild, wild, wild. I hope you guys have enjoyed. You guys can tell me what you think is going on with the game or my computer. I am fine with that. I'm thinking after play a little bit more, it should level itself out. That's what I'm thinking. It happened with Evil Genius 2. Was doing the same thing. I had to shut it down, restart it. It actually erased everything I had on that. And thankfully I had backups of the saves. I went to the backups, everything was fine. This I don't have that option for. But hopefully when I shut it down, pop it up, shut it down, pop it up, eventually it will hopefully come around and start being the normal game that we all know and love. But it's a little stressful. That is the reason why this is the test estate. And it is going to remain the test estate. We're going to come and test out new modded classes and different things like that in here. So if we're going to have any glitchiness, it's going to be on this one, not on the one where I'm actually going to do a true playthrough. I know this is shorter than normal. Normally my episodes go for almost an hour. This one is much shorter. You guys got to see a lot of the mods and different things that I work with. I hope you guys have enjoyed. If you did enjoy, for kindness sake, hit that like button. Please hit that like button, because this was a nail-biting, stressful situation all morning just to get this much to play. Comment down below what you think is going on with this. Or do you think it was just weird happenstance and it should come back around to its normalcy? And if you haven't already, consider subscribing, because that'll tell you when I upload a new video. And this was cringy, very cringy, but I'm really trying to make sure that I get you guys good content with new classes every week. And there's a lot of classes that I've not been able to showcase yet. Even this one, I'll be happy when I can upgrade them, because then I can show you even more about it. And the subscribing, that just really makes me feel good, and it really does help out the channel. In the top left hand of the screen, you will find the playlist for the last series. This is going to be Season 2 of my mods series. In the top right, you will see my another playlist of another one of my Darkest Dungeon series. In the bottom center, you'll find that place where you can subscribe to me. Thank you guys so much. I am so sorry about this, but there was nothing I could do about it. It said no more, it meant no more, and it was no more. That's the long and the short of it. The computer finally said I've had enough. And it did it in rather spectacular style. Until next time, I've been Bastion, this has been Bright Raven Gaming, and I wish you all a fantastic day.